one last 1980s original clothing piece. This tiny little Betsey Johnson halter top. I have previously totally backless. It's very tiny. I'm not putting it on now to show you, trust me. It was my very sexy top back in the day. And I think it might be from the mid-80s, but it also could have been from the early 90s. I definitely got it at Betsey's East 60th Street store in Manhattan. If you only know Betsey Johnson from recent years, she was actually very experimental and a very exciting designer. She designed for an iconic 1960s clothing boutique called Paraphernalia. And last week I mentioned Edie Sedgwick and this Edie Sedgwick Oral History by Jean Stein. And here is a picture in it of Edie Sedgwick modeling one of Betsey Johnson's designs for Paraphernalia. And it quotes Betsey saying that Edie was her fit model with a very boyish body and specialized in second skin silvery clothes that Betsey designed at the time. Betsey Johnson also went through a big punk period, and she has a particular label for it. It's called Betsey Johnson Punk, and I'm always looking for it. I found this piece on eBay, and unfortunately it's likely to go back on eBay because I took it to a cleaner and it shrunk 2 or 3 sizes. And I don't know why I did it, because I always recommend that people clean vintage clothes as rarely as possible. So you see what happens. Keep an eye out for it on eBay. Maybe you'll get it. This jacket is definitely from the early 90s. The late great style photographer for the New York Times, Bill Cunningham, photographed me dancing in it at a fashion party in 1994. And with it I wore these tiny little Jill Stuart, it's patent leather so it's sticking to itself, tiny Jill Stuart mini skirts that I got from a Jill Stuart sample sale. This one in patent leather is a whopping 14 inches long, and the one in suede that I probably wore to that party is even shorter. I think it's 13 or 12 and a half. And basically when I sat down I would just be like sitting with my underwear out, but that's how we did it back then. These earrings have nothing at all to do with Betsey Johnson, but they are from 1989. I know the occasion I got them for at a store called Hartley's in New Jersey, and I think that store still exists for special occasion dresses. And here is a kind of Art Nouveau lady, perhaps. Click the links below this video to see the photo shoot we did with this Betsey Johnson jacket 23 years after Bill Cunningham photographed it for the New York Times. We'll also include a link to that Bill Cunningham photo. And don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss next week's video.